Right, everybody, this is going to be an important little speech about a little thing called addiction, a very misunderstood thing that's been around since 200 proof liquor in the Wild West, if you believe in that sort of shit. And if you really believe in that sort of stuff, apparently JC himself drank a bit of wine, so there you go. Opium back in the day. Yeah, this is for anyone, man. I hope this doesn't get thrown out because I don't know how it works on FaceTube. Apparently, some of them I've seen hardcore porn on there in certain places, and other times I get kicked out saying you're breaking our rules. I don't fucking know, mate, because I don't know how the internet works. Because I'm an old-fashioned dude, and I would rather watch a VHS on principle or a DVD at the very least than do this internet thing. In my opinion, the internet is borrowing. I want to own that shit. I've got a room full of... Sorry, I'm trying to watch my language here. It's going to be tough. It's going to be as tough as Hannah Holyfield, mate. Yeah, keeping my language straight is going to be as tough as Evander Holyfield, but let's try it. Yeah, I lost my train of thought there. Basically, of all my life, I've known it, mate. There's two types of addicts in this world that I know about. One had childhood trauma when they were a kid. Now, that is explainable. You don't need to be a doctor to figure that out. What a horrendous thing, and I hope the person that did it to him gets serious pain, man. Serious pain. I don't know living that live type, mate. If you fuck with... Jesus, I'm sorry. Christ, every dirty mouth. Fuck it. Yeah, anyone that's messaged you as a kid, man, deserves to die. That's it. If you don't like it, mate, then wait till you got a door. But yeah, point is, man, from a very young age, I got the concepts of life and death, 8 or 9. I thought, hold on a minute. School sucks, man. You have to do it, but it sucks. It's got its perks, but this isn't for that. This is for my over 25's YouTube channel called Let the Truth Do the Talking. And I ain't trying to, well, I'm promoting it because I'm looking for the money. I'm trying to teach, man. I'm leaving this world soon, mate, because I'm sick to fucking death of it. Because I just hate it, man. I'm a rebel, and I'm living in a world where you can say what you think. I went to jail twice recently because my dad died. I was grieving. I was already having a midlife crisis. A few months ago, I was so depressed and anxiety, and I started feeling that horrible shit come back again lately. All that fear and all that nasty depression, can't get out of bed. But I feel like I'm over that now. They're giving me these tablets, which I don't believe in. But I am getting a bit jittery. But I'm not, man. Lately, I've had no fear at all. You lose a parent. I've never lost anyone before. Pets until I was 41. I didn't lose a human being that mattered to me. When my dad died, it hit me like a truck, and all of a sudden I went from pure depression to just total liberation, going nuts. All I've done wrong. I'm not going to go into detail because I don't know how much legal protection I've got out. Like I say, every time I speak, every time I leave the house, I end up getting into trouble for something I didn't realise was against the fucking law. But if I'd have got nicked in certain parts of Hounslow or Croydon, or if I'd have behaved the way I did in certain parts of Hounslow, Croydon, nasty, shitty whole parts of London, I would not have got arrested. I am 95% sure of that. I just happened to get angry and upset, and let me make this clear. There used to be a pub called O'Neill's in Richmond High Street, right next to McDonald's, right next to the train station, that I used to live in when I was about 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And the kids there now that run the place weren't even born. Might not be the point. Basically, I went down there looking for a night out. I'd been kicked out of my house. My mum said, we can't handle your behaviour anymore. You're too crazy. I said, well, there's nothing wrong with me. I'm getting better if you just give me a chance. I'm just feeling liberated. I'm grieving, man. I don't know. You tell me what it feels like. I'll tell you if I'm feeling it. Apparently, an addict grieves by going nuts. A good friend of mine blew 20,000 in one night in a casino out of grieving. I decided to do it on cocaine and hookers, my friend. 8 grand in 2 weeks on high-level escorts and a lot of drugs. And obviously, it felt like shit. The guilt and shame. Why did I do it? Why did I do it? Why did I do it? You just keep doing it and doing it. That's the illness, man. They call it a disease. It's certainly an illness because no one wants to be stressed all the time. No one wants to feel bored all the time. No one wants to feel like there's nothing for me out there. Now, I can't use the excuse. It's not. I can't lean on the fact I was abused. I was never abused. I had a beautiful childhood. But from a very young age, I was a rock and roll rebel, man. And anyone that knows me and all them cunts, oh, God, I'm sorry. Had to say it because it's the only way I know how to get my emotions out. Deserted me, man, because I've become too volatile. Now they're grown up. Now they got wives and kids. They don't need people like me in their lives. I'd die for those people. I think I'd love to think if the shoe was on the other foot, I'd put them first, but apparently it's not the case. So this goes out to 1 or 2 people. They know who they are. They've broken my heart, mate. Life's broken my heart too many times. A woman has never touched my heart, but life has broken it a bunch of times. I've had a lot of women, man, because I don't give a shit. Do you know what I mean? Because I am not a shy man. And if I was in a nightclub back in the day and I wanted a woman's attention, I'd either rub against her and say, sorry, love, it's very crowded in here, or a little tap on the backside. I'd get a slap round the face, or I'd get a little smile, and I'd be like, all right, possibility there. Never understood shy men. The problem with the world, in my opinion, is they care what other people think. Now, I just don't get that. I don't get it. If I lived my life that way, then I don't know what I'd be. I'd be a lot worse off, mate. I never gave a shit, man, because I discovered from a young age that life is pretty shit. You're forced, unless you're rich, unless you're born rich and you got no boredom in your life, like you're forced to go to school, then you get home, you watch a bit of telly, you eat, you go to bed. Sleep is beautiful, by the way. I love fucking sleep, but I haven't had a natural night's sleep for about 2 years, due to due to mental health and all that. Well, physical health really. To me, quality of life is more important than survival. That's why I struggle with these meetings of Narcotics Anonymous, Alcoholics Anonymous, sex addiction groups, because they don't seem happy. They'd rather suffer and go without what they need. I know they can't afford to do it, but I'm not afraid of death. That's the difference. They say, well, if I can't keep doing it, I'll die. And I'll say, yeah, well, that's called peace, mate. Life as an addict is horrendously painful. It can be fun, but personally, I'd rather die than stop. Because what then? I stop taking drugs, I stop drinking, I stop having sex with women. I'm going to be bored out of my brains. I'm going to want to die. Again, this is for free will. This is to adults only, preferably over 25. Because yeah, I don't know why I'm being kicked off here, man. I'm a lonely middle-aged man that's thinking about ending his life. I'm not suicidal as we speak, but I know it's heading that way. I was supposed to die young, but because I'm not a rock star and I can't afford to do it every day. Let me get onto this. There's a science to that 27 thing. All these stars that have died at 27, they could afford to do it all day, every day. Now, their appetite for getting smashed is no more than mine or any other addict or party person that I know. But they can do it all day, every day. Now, your body can only take so much. You do the math. Based on that theory, I've got to them about 50 if I keep doing what I'm doing, and then my body will give out. And I'm not rotting away of cancer or Alzheimer's when I'm 80 in fucking hospital. I'd rather die at 50 with a woman on my you-know-what and a beer in my hand. If that makes me the bad guy, then I'm guilty as charged, man. But I'm telling you, addiction isn't a fucking choice. Certainly not for poor bastards that have had childhood trauma. And it wasn't a choice for me. I made this bed, man, and now I'm paying for it like you wouldn't believe. But I'm willing to keep lying in it, man, because it was my decision. And I could go back and do it all again. I'd take a left here and a right there. But I'm here to tell you, it's all about free will. I'm not advocating addiction. I don't know how this works. So to me, this is for anyone. Kids aren't even understand what I'm talking about. Anyone over 20 will. If this gets thrown off for me being offensive or whatever, then you can stick Facebook where it don't belong, mate, because this is my life here, man. This is my life, and I don't know what you like talking about, what a sunny day it is. I'm going through real shit here, man, and if you don't like it, I don't care, I'm not looking for sympathy. I'm looking for a fucking woman, but left it too late now. They're either 40 and they're married, or they're millennials and they don't interest me, and I'm waiting for the over 40s bars to open again so I can get laid for free. I've spent thousands on escorts, man, and trust me, they all make Scarlett Johansson look average, but it is empty. It's very empty. But I don't want love either. I don't want the same woman every day for the rest of my life. That would drive me nuts. So I don't know if I've made any points here, mate, but I'm teaching the world about addiction. I know more about it than any doctor, and in my opinion, I know more about it than anyone in NA. Because they don't get it either, in my opinion. They want to get better through spirituality. Listen to the common sense, mate. Listen to the lyrics in music. All these musicians, man, it's all in the lyrics. Just listen. And I'll leave it there. And if I get thrown off Facebook for life, then I get it thrown off. Sometimes I don't happen bracelets again, then I'm all good. Nothing but truth with me, mate. You all know me as well as my mother officially after 9.5 minutes. And any single women out there in London that do want to party, you fucking give me a call, mate, because I'm sick of paying for fucking women. I can't eat now for a week because I spend it all on escorts, and I don't need to, mate. Women love me, man, but I just don't know how to fucking find them when I want one now. The fact I'm ready for maybe something a bit more serious, I can't find anything. So I'll leave it there, man. No shame, no hide, nothing to fear. sober as we speak, because even for me, it takes me at least 3 hours to get smashed, and after about 50 beers to make a dent, and I'm basically sober. And I don't drink anymore, really. I'm, well, withdrawal. I've been told by doctors, whatever you do, don't stop drinking cold turkey. Now, if there's a better excuse, I'm yet to hear it.